Happy New Year. Feels weird typing that on December 1st, but it'll probably be the start of January when you see this, so it works. The project started well last month, didn't it? I'm not sure how long this series will be, but it does seem like it won't take another year plus like Animal Crossing did, which I am happy about because I've always got more projects. Anyway, enough talking, let's get into it. I started the month by finishing something else, specifically getting the chip to Burgle. Good news is progress, no main quest done and all that. Bad news, we've got at least 2 more labs to explore and they both seem like they'll be really hard. So let's ignore them for now. I still have a lot of stuff to build, things I may need, so let's start building them. Firstly I need resources, so it's time to harvest bombardier beetles. With those done, I managed to make a few things. First a jerky rack and then an oven. That was my plan for the day, but then I built a basketball hoop and a chair just to add them to my home and got an achievement for the trouble. After a little while longer, I managed to get everything else built except for the Christmas stuff I was going for. Looking into it, it's going to be a lot of work, involved getting a lot of stuff we don't have, so YOLO. First we need a black ant shovel, so we need black ant parts, so we head west for the first time. After finding a poison area, I do eventually manage to find a black ant nest, kill a bunch of them, get back, get the shovel. Surprisingly easy. Next we need gum, which requires some parkour, but again easy. That got me a very poor Christmas tree. For the reef, I need to upgrade my equipment, which requires a brave fight with a stink bug. When I get back, I discover that ants leave me presents under the tree. That's cool. Getting the final component for the reef is more than I can do now, so I just hope I can get it under the Christmas tree and I'll move on for now. We spent just under a week not really advancing the story, so I'm going to do that now, going to the haze lab. I start with gnat hunting so I can get a gas mask, which was easy. I managed to find my way to the lab after going through the haze, but I need a bomb to get in, so I made one. I had some concerns one bomb might not be enough, and I was wrong. It didn't seem too hard, some exploding enemies and exploding mushrooms were nothing to worry about, until the infected ladybug and a whole load of mites. It was a challenge, but it was one I eventually managed to beat and get the chip. That's a victory. What wasn't a victory when I tried to get more gum, went to the bench and managed to climb it a bit, it turns out bees are real bastards. Trying to get that bag back was a nightmare too, so I ended up reverting to an old save, which I don't normally do, but I needed to. Thank God I made a point of saving regularly. I was finally able to get the gum I needed and plug the hole that made the haze, another achievement, and more importantly, no more gas. Having done that, I decided to go for a bit of explore, and I found some new places, but nothing really of interest. I need more of a plan going forward. Well, I kind of have one now. We need to upgrade our equipment, and I think a full set of black ant armor and weapons will do the trick. Next step is to get some mandibles from soldier ants, no worries, and now berry leather. It took a lot longer surprisingly, but I got it and now have a black ant sword. Next up was the bow and arrow, which I was expecting to be challenging, but it was easy. Having that bow and arrow means we can finally take out bees, which are horrible, but we can handle them now. Then we make the helmet, and after time fighting some more black soldier ants, I get the berries I need and have a full set of armor, ready for an adventure. Which of course doesn't go well. Despite a full set of black ant armor, they attacked me in the hill, and I barely escaped with my life, and I then lost that life to a wolf spider. As always when I fail, I did some research, found a solution. Not for that, but rather if I do want to get this stuff, I don't have the equipment I need. I need to kill black beetles, I know where to go, but I couldn't work out how to get there, and I also almost died in the attempt. I need to make it up there, and I almost immediately figured out how. I need to go up, so let's build up. I perhaps foolishly decided this should be a mushroom brick building, but I need an oven. Gotta buy one from the science shop. Also realised never delivered the haze chip, so that's sorted. Also I had another freaky dream. I'll deal with the dream later. For now I have a plan on how to get up. I'm going to build. Can you guess what it is yet? No? Okay, this should explain it. It's going to be a ladder tower, which is basically a ladder in a building. Why am I putting it in a building? I don't know. It seemed like a good idea at the time, and I've started it, so I'm sticking with it. Actually not. I decided to hell with it. Let's just build a little castle. So I did. Ground floor is a bit uneven for normal floors, but I have a clay foundation that helps with that. Didn't take a lot of work to have the proper shell, or at least the ground floor. We're going to need several floors. This is less of a castle, more of a skyscraper now. The next day we have stairs and everything. Progress on the new floor continues to go well, until I'm attacked by a metric ton of lava. I defeated them all, which at the time I was very happy about, but it ended up being a mistake. Why? Because it turns out if you kill too many, bugs get payback. And by payback, I mean they will attack your home. My brand new, still under construction home. They also kill me, since I was still weak from the attack, but I did go back and end them. They broke my new home though. Armed with a fancy new repair tool and some resources, I went back and fixed it up before continuing construction. I feel like at this point it's safe to say I won't be finished with my new project before the new year, but I've decided I'm okay with that. And if I needed any more proof, here's the last day and I'm still not done. Happy with the progress, but definitely not done. So that is that, and that is the month. And I'll be honest, this month hasn't felt quite as productive as the last one. I guess it was. We finished a lab and upgraded a ton of stuff and built a new home, or started building a new home at least. Not to mention some exploring and some sciencing and all that jazz, but it does feel like we could have done more. Next month I'll try and get a bit more done, maybe try and come up with more of a plan for each day, but we'll have to see. All I'll say for now is thank you for watching and Happy New Year. Hope it's a great one.